What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. They go 300. Subscribe to the channel, man. Today's video, we got to talk about something that I've been seeing a lot of videos, a lot of comments about this particular subject. And I've done previous videos about this. I'm not going to waste a lot of time, guys. A lot of people are very skeptical about buying a used HELLCAT for obvious reasons. Not even just a HELLCAT, SCATPACK, any kind of car, period. It don't even necessarily have to be a HELLCAT. But we're going to say HELLCAT and SCATPACK because that's what most of you guys come to my channel to hear about, talk about, see. HELLCAT, SCATPACK, anything with a Hemi in it. But my argument is this. First of all, in today's market, no, it does not make sense to buy a used HELLCAT. Only because they got them marked up real high. Demand for these cars are very high and there's a low supply of them. So that makes sense why dealerships are going to try to make as much money as they can off of the car. And it's also cheaper to just order one. Yes, you will have to wait for it, but if you order one from the dealership, it's definitely cheaper and you can get it exactly how you want it. Boom, I understand that. But guys, here's the deal though. These cars are made to be driven hard. You understand? These cars are made to do burnouts, or do hard pulls, slide around. These cars are built to do it. Dodge does it in their commercials. I understand why a lot of people are very skeptical about buying a used HELLCAT because they don't want a car that somebody's been slinging or slamming around. Now, you have to understand this. When somebody trades in a HELLCAT, especially when they trade it into a dealership, a Dodge dealership, or a SCATPACK, if you get it from a top tier dealership, those cars have been checked over thoroughly. You understand what I'm saying? If something is broken, if something is done, if something was done to damage the car, 9 times out of 10, it was been replaced already by the dealership. There are dealerships that do the minimum amount to those cars and then resell them. Yes. So I'm not saying just be reckless and go out here and buy a used HELLCAT or SCATPACK. But if you get it from a good dealership, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows a dealership that they trust, or they have somewhere that they go to have a car service that you feel comfortable dealing with. I'm not saying just go to some off-brand. I'm not saying go to auto1motors.com and buy a HELLCAT. No, that car probably has damage done to it. It's probably been in an accident. But if you go to a legit Dodge dealership and buy a used HELLCAT with decent miles on it. I'm not saying a HELLCAT with 70,000 miles on it. So I'm not saying go to one of those rinky-dink dealerships and buy a SCAT or a HELLCAT. That's when you're really setting yourself up for something. That's when you're really setting yourself up for a surprise. But if you buy a HELLCAT from a good dealership with low miles, especially if it's a lease return, it's probably a good car. You know what I'm saying? Then you have to also remember, you can get a warranty. If something's wrong with the car, take it back and they can fix it. You understand? Like, it just seems like people are so paranoid about, oh, you can't buy and use HELLCAT because they've been doing burnouts in it. So what? That's like saying, I can't mess with this girl over here because she probably done had sex with 5 people. Yeah, most women probably done had sex with multiple people. Or, you know what I'm saying? As long as your boy ain't smashed her, you probably still date her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people just be going too far with the don't buy a used HELLCAT, don't buy a used scat. And then, you know, that's everybody's entitled to their opinion, but this is my 2 cents. People buy used cars all day long, every day. If you go on Carvana, you go on CarMax, you go on any of the used car platforms, HELLCATs and SCATPACks are being sold like hotcakes on there. People are buying used HELLCATs and scats all day long. And sometimes you might get a bad apple. Yes, it happens. But most of the time, if you get one with decent mileage, you check the Carfax. Now, I know that the Carfax not going to show every accident in the car, because if they don't report it, it will not show up on their Carfax. If they had the car fixed by their homeboy or some shop that they know, it will not show up on the Carfax. But guys, you don't have to panic every time you see a used HELLCAT on cars.com or Auto Trader. Oh, I'm not buying that car because it's used. Somebody was doing a burnout. That's ridiculous, man. But right now, I would not buy a used HELLCAT or scat because they just overpriced. Not because I'm scared that somebody did a burnout. Now, that's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And I would like to hear you guys' thoughts on buying a used HELLCAT and scat. We already know right now they got the cars overpriced. But I'm talking about at some point, the market is going to level out. There's going to be a whole bunch of cars for sale, a whole bunch of used HELLCATs, a whole bunch of used scats, RTs. It's going to be a lot of those cars for sale. Now, I think you'll be missing out, and you're probably going to overpay if you worried about somebody did a burnout in the car. Where you can get you a nicely used HELLCAT. I'm not going to deprive myself of a vehicle like that because I'm worried about somebody did a donut in it. They probably put new tires on it. If anything was broken, they probably fixed it at the dealership. The car's been detailed. I mean, you would never know if they did. If something was wrong with the car, it had probably been fixed. But I'm just really repeating myself now. So guys, leave your comments. I want to know your thoughts. Maybe y'all think about things I'm not thinking about. I mean, I could talk about this forever, but I don't want to make this video super long because I know people gonna skip through the videos. So leave your comments, guys. I'm really curious about your input about this topic, because I feel right now the only way I would be able to incorporate a HELLCAT in my budget, it would have to be a used one. Not right now, because they overpriced. You can get a brand new one for what they selling used ones for. But later on down the line, if I did decide to grab me a HELLCAT, it would probably be a used one, because I'm just not paying $100,000 for a HELLCAT. I'm not doing it. It doesn't fit in my budget. It's not about, can I afford it? Yeah, I can jump out the window and get one if I wanted to. But why? For what? It's not that serious. Yes, it's a dream car, but there's a whole lot of dream cars that I like that I'm just not going to just do anything to have. It's just a dream car. And yes, I'm diligently working to make a lot of my dreams come true, but I'm not going to just do anything, especially just to put it on YouTube. That's crazy. So leave your comments, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I do want y'all insights. I'm curious to see and read you guys' comments. So hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.